All right, guys, so I know that it's been a while, okay, since I last asked about this. The low-key sneaker thing. Shoes that I feel are low-key sneakers that sneakerheads would love. It's one of those if you know type of shoes. I feel like all of these are them. It's not all of them because I don't have the money to buy everything, but it's my favorites. So my name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. And like I was saying earlier, and like the title says, this is low-key sneakerhead right here, okay? Okay. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to preface with everything that I'm about to say with one, this is just my personal stuff, okay? These are just the shoes that I own that I like to wear outside of the normal sneakerhead realm of things. So the Jordans, the Yeezys, Kobe's, the LeBrons, the stuff that we all kind of like in the last, 12 years? Whatever, the last decade, we're kind of like, oh yeah, you're into shoes if you wear shoes like that. Like these are shoes that if you see someone wear them, you probably wouldn't think twice about it. It's literally low-key that it's like if you know the history of these shoes, then you know that what you're wearing is dope. Somebody else might be wearing it, they might not know anything, they just saw it, thought it was cool, bought it, whatever, was affordable, cool. But these are just some of my favorites. I really do want to know your guys' stuff though, and this is where as a community we can really help each other out because my list is gonna be finite, right? There's only so many models, but you guys have a keyboard and lots of room to type. Make sure that you type in a full-on list of some of your favorite low-key shoes. Low-key, like shoes that people are like, what? Like I want those kinds of shoes in the comment section. I'm not talking about check this out. Before, okay, maybe 6 years ago, something like that. Before, what would have been on this list is a Dunk and a fucking Jordan 1. They're not on this list anymore. They're no longer low-key anything. They are now just botted to shit. You can't even get a regular pair of them, let alone a special pair. I used to get Dunks for $25. I used to get Jordan 1 lows for $40 at the outlet. The shoe that I bought at the outlet's worth $500. Damn! They're no longer low key. So I want low key shoes. Shoes that you just what the f you talking, what the f is that? I gotta go Google that. I need to know. With all that being said, these are mine. These are my favorites, man. I wear this all the time and I look good too.
I guarantee it.
Just like me and a pair of Birks, right?
That's not low-key. Your toes are all out there.
They're painted.
Still, it's like driving with the top down. That's not low-key. You're just out there having fun.
I like feeling the breeze between my toes. Ventilation.
I know. If I see a Birkenstock in the comment, that's not low-key sneaker heat. Those are sandals, okay? They're sandals. Anyways, one of my favorite shoes if we're sticking with Nike, because again, we can go all over the place. We could go Chuck Taylor, we can go Nike Blazer, Adidas Superstar. There's so many shoes, the top 10. On the Forum, the 84s are dope. That's a low-key shoe. It's not in here, but we do have a video of them. I probably should have brought them downstairs, but yeah, that's another one. The 84s, dope. Actually didn't bring any Adidas, brought some Reeboks.
Did you bring any Pumas?
I thought about it.
No Ralph Sampsons?
The Ralph Sampsons are cool, but I like the Puma Clydes. Those are dope. That's spans across genres. You could be a hip hop guy, you could be a rocker, you could be just a regular dude. You can wear those, super dope. I want to try to keep this small. I talk too much. I already did. I haven't even showed anything yet. It's what, 10 minutes already? Anyways, back from the 70s, the actual OG Killshot, okay? They've actually done this shoe before, and it was, I think the J. Crew Special is what they used to call them, because they had a weird cup sole on the shoe. They kind of tweaked the shoe a little bit. I don't like that version of the shoe. A lot of people do though. A lot of people love that. The OG Killshot, this is so dope. This was a indoor court shoe back in the day, but for any type of game. In some of the old ads, not only are their socks badass, but they're in a racquetball court. This is the old white man special right here, dude. This is one of them shoes that really captures the era that they came from, the original Bruin. Love them. I do like the SB one though that you were talking. I do like that one. I will give that one a slide. Speaking of SBs though, skate shoes, man. Skate shoes are dope, especially when they are the retro variety. These right here are some Vans that my cat just loves to lay on. I don't like that he does that. I gotta take a lint roller to all my shoes.
I just love them so much.
Jeez, he's so annoying. He pops his head out of my footwear. He's like, hey, what's up, boss? You looking for these? Yes, I was actually, thanks. He's just everywhere.
Your hair is everywhere, screaming infidelities.
These capture that era perfectly. If you leave that in, I'm so sorry for all of you earphone wearers. That was awful.
It's rude.
But it's facts. Anyways, these guys right here are not just the Vans old school. These are actually the Vans old school 36 or style 36, whatever they're called. This is the old school version of the old school. This is what they used to look like back in the day, like with a little short toe cap instead of the bigger toe. These are so dope. I love cup soles. Yes, they look a little wingtip-ish, but they're not, okay? They're skate shoes. Something about a good pair of Vans and no-show socks just make your legs look good.
Yeah, baby.
But these right here, man, these are something special. The Puffy Days. This is a skate era that should never be forgotten. They're starting to retro their classics. This one right here is one of my favorites. It's the K-less OG, the original K-less 1. And when they first retroed this shoe, they actually retroed them as the K-less Light. It had a different bottom on there. We actually did a video on those, and I hated that shoe. I was like, why did you do that? I didn't hate them. I just wanted these. That's all it was. But anyways, I was like, why did you do that when we've been wanting this recreated and stuff? And they actually did make them. They make them in all kinds of colorways, original and non. They look great. And then we got something as classic as the Chet Thomas 4s. I love these too. The Osiris D3, the original one, they're remaking it right now to the original specs and everything. I'm so excited for those. Not talking about the 2001 version, which we did a video on a long time ago. Them things is ugly. They always have been, they always will be, but they're cool too. And yeah, I just really love this era of skate. This is just my high school era, and I would wear the out of these things. These are one of them things where if you know, okay? CCS all day, it was awesome. Last but not least, we got some Reebok Classics. Reebok actually has some news where they just got sold. Adidas sold the company to, I can't remember the name of the company that bought them, but they own and manage the Shaq brand, the one that's in Walmart. So I'm not super confident that we're gonna be able to get good like this from Reebok for very much longer.
That makes sense now because they're selling like Reebok underwear and socks
and
at
apparel
Walmart.
at Walmart. Yeah, and it's just, and they've been doing that before this deal was closed. That's just kind of where this brand seems to be transitioning to. I don't mind having affordable options. I just don't want them to fully turn into what And One kind of got turned into, where And One's got classic stuff and a lot of people don't take them seriously anymore because they were at Walmart or they're at Walmart and stuff like this. I just feel like it's not, these are not Walmart shoes. Like these are fucking classics. First one, I got a few of these too. This is my brand new pair though. I love these. I've been waiting to take these out, man. This is my grandpa Steve's right here. The materials on some of these Reebok Classics are just dumb good for the price that you pay. I think these are well under 100 and they got suede. It's so nice. The nylon is so nice. It's breathable. You like these. You got a bunch of these colorways. Actually, I bought them for you because I was so like, you've got to try the nylon. Like the classic leather is cool and stuff, but this is where it's at. These are dope. And then we've got these bad boys, man. This is my new one. This is a newer colorway. These are the ones where I love them and I also don't love what they've done to them. They used to be a cup sole with an EVA wedge right here inside of the cup sole. Now it's just all rubber. It's not as good as they used to be, okay? But the materials are fantastic, especially for the prices. Like you won't get this material on the Jordan 1 almost ever, especially not the ones that are priced at this level. But yeah, these guys have a really nice suede toe cap, buttery soft leather, just vintage vibe all the way around. That original, like I've said this before in many videos, where like this is just the way that Tongues used to be, but Virgil kind of made it cool again by putting them on his off-white shoes. But all he was really doing is paying tribute to an era, which a lot of new people just went right over their heads. You know what I mean? They were just like, oh man, exposed tongues. It's cool. This is just how they used to do it. Like this is how footwear was. You got that cloth interior, both of these, they look like towels. It's sick, man. All right, so these are what I feel are kind of like my picks for like low-key sneakers, man. You can get all of these shoes, with the exception of these ones, for under $100. For whatever reason, these retail for a little bit over, and then some of them, they've been taking notes from like Nike and stuff, where like these were hard to get, and these were in part of a pack. Luckily, I found this one on eBay, like split from the other shoe, and I got it for like $100. So I was like, cool, that's dope, because I really just wanted, you know, the K-less. So these shoes are all mad affordable. They come in great colors, great retro vintage looks on top of that. Like you can, bro, you can be so fresh. You can be so fresh for very little effort. There's so many dope low-key shoes that are not Jordan 1s, Jordan 3s, Jordan 4s, Jordan 11s, and I love those things, but there's more to footwear than just those shoes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with my my weird list of eclectic stuff, because I know that this is not for everybody. Pretty sure none of these are. Maybe Vans. But let me know out of my picks also which ones you actually like. Actually, I do hear a lot of people talking about the OG Killshots. I think that this is a sleeper hit, man. These are fucking sick. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, guys, have a good one.